Are we allowed to swear?
I'm here with my other co-star from Come Dine with me. This is Sophia.
Hiya.
Sophia is going to teach us how to make a traditional bread called Česnica.
Česnica.
What? Sorry?
Česnica.
Česnica.
Yeah.
Yes. And also joining us today, this is little Andre.
You say hi.
Hello. Yo, what are we doing today? Sophia, how are we going to make this?
It's very simple. You need 500 grams of white bread flour.
What's the difference between white bread flour and plain flour?
I don't know. So did you make your lasagna then at Jill's?
Yeah.
Oh, so you burnt it?
It wasn't me. I was just helping Jill stirring.
These are like little packets of yeast. Shaky. I buy these because you always get like just the right amount. Get on. So, the original recipe my grandma used to make, but she didn't actually teach us all how to make that, so this is just like a simple bread recipe. Like I say, the original one's got like eggs and butter, but this was the version that I made because we had a vegan.
How often do you make this bread then?
Whenever I'm at Sue, definitely on the 7th of January, because that's Serbian Christmas. On the 7th of January we have the Česnica with the money inside, with soup to start, and then we have like the crispy chicken salad, cabbage salad, dips, potatoes, etc. The tradition is, and I wanted to do this, but they wouldn't let me. So you have to, there's like a candle that you put in the middle of the table and you light it on Christmas morning, and you have to keep the candle burning all day.
What does that signify then?
I don't actually know, but I remember when I was younger, I always used to try and blow it out, and Barky used to go really mad at me.
So we've got this in. What do we do next?
Tip some salt in, and they'll.
Got some salt in.
Yeah, be generous.
Okay.
And then I always put parsley in it.
So how much?
Yeah, oh, fine. That gives it that little like greeny thing as well. You want to get your spoon and then mix that all together, and then you make what's called a well.
Hole in the middle.
Basically, yeah. Blue is the colour we're trying to see. So there's 300 mils of your finest tap water.
Nah, I call it council pop.
Council pop. So put your olive oil in, and then you're gonna mix.
Okay. How much?
Again, I don't measure it. Just like maybe do 2 swirls.
Okay. Just 2 swirls.
That's it. That'll do. Okay, so you want to get this out now.
What,
so on the table, sprinkle some flour.
Do you think you're a good baker?
Yeah, I think I'm alright.
What's the coolest meal you've made?
A crisp sandwich.
Is it supposed to be like this?
Yes, you want to try and knead it now.
I need it.
So if that's done, what you can do is put a little bit of olive oil in the bowl, and then like just get it around.
This is what's gonna happen if you don't listen to Mummy. She's gonna spank your bum.
I won't. Don't listen to it. And that's your bread, so you stick that in there, and then I'll beatbox, you rap. Ready?
Okay.
No, you have to rap like actually rap.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
How do I rap that?
Like, what you doing? I am rapping up some bread.
Okay. Wrapping up some bread. This is KFC's bread.
KFC's bread. Keep rapping.
Oh, sorry. So how long do we need to put it aside?
Minimum 2 hours. So can you smell the yeast?
Yeah. It smells amazing.
So you're going to kind of repeat what you've just done.
Go.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice. Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice and soft.
It feels therapeutic, like I said.
Oh my god, this is tiring.
Putting hot water into there
So we're
to sterilise
sterilizing
it.
some coin. This is a 50p.
Put that in, and you have to use a silver coin, because if you use a bronze coin, it stains your bread. So you fold it like a wafer. You want to put a tiny little bit of olive oil on the baking. You're supposed to leave that now for like maybe another hour. So we'll just...
Thank you very much. Okay. Do you think social media is a good thing?
It's like everything really. It has good aspects, but it also does have the bad kind of side. In the kind of job I do, it is the bane of our life. Like that is the kind of place where like bullying now happens.
Yeah.
And I think because it's a social platform and you're not actually there in person, it allows people to be nasty. But one thing that people don't remember is that it's there forever, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
But again, in our job as well, we do use it for positives. So we use it to like showcase students' work and kind of show people what they're doing at college. So it has good and bad aspects. During the pandemic, like without a phone and without technology, people would have been in a lot worse of a place where they might have already been. But like especially for me, because I was pregnant during the pandemic. This is the product. So a lot of my family and friends didn't share any of my pregnancy with me. I was very much on my own.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying about that, like even when you go into labour.
Yeah, I was on my own and then my partner came. But if it weren't for like FaceTime and being able to send photos, etc., like my family would have had no clue really, and wouldn't have spoken to me until we were born. Kind of. So again, that's a really positive thing about it. But then on the flip side of that, it does allow people to send nasty things and to comment on people's pictures and like bad people are just nasty for no reason, and there's no point.
Yeah. Especially like these days, you can see like even girls in say year 1 or year 2, they have their own politics. I know. I didn't have to deal with all this when I was younger.
Yeah, there was.
What is this?
There was no proof of anything, was there? Like.
Yeah.
Nothing was filmed. Like these again. Like if something bad happens, like say a fight. They all happened in school, didn't they? But nowadays, people are filming it and then putting it out there for other people to see. And yeah, I think the intention that people do it in is it's not nice and it's not needed.
Do you see it the same as for boys and girls and how they use social media?
Yeah, I'd say it can be quite mixed. It tends to be more girls, but that's maybe just because of like image and again what the media portray girls to supposed to look like and like the kind of ideology that we all should look a certain kind of way. But it happens with boys as well. Tends to be a lot of group chats.
Oh, yeah.
So like private group chats are made and then they bring that into college. At work we have group chat as a way of communicating with the whole group, and that's quite positive. So because it's controlled by staff, we can immediately say no, and I think that's the thing, when it's not controlled by somebody who can say that it's wrong, that's when it kind of gets out of hand a little bit.
So what do we do?
So you just pick it up, so turn to me. So 1, 2, 3, and then you pull.
Oh.
Okay. Will, did you actually put it in?
I did.
You put it in the new one?
Oh.
Shit.
What's it?
No, you didn't. You put it in this one. You put it in this one. Right. I'm like, oh my god, you won't even put it in. Go in.
I'm on it. There we go.
Do it on camera.
There we go. I'm gonna be lucky the whole year around.
You have to keep it forever. Yes. Oh.
See, that's why I brought yours home.
Cheers. Yay.
Oh. Thank you very much, Sophia, for showing us how to make this bread.
Go on, high five.
High five.
Yay.
Yeah, nice work.